Hello everyone and welcome to another universal battle.
These two have changed the very multiverse they're in and have the intelligence to prove it. Let's go ahead into the analysis. The multiverse is real, and there's a lot of movies, TV shows, and even documents about it. Now what if all those multiverses collided into one big multiverse, where characters like Spider-Man, Puss in Boots, Sonic, and even Michael Myers can exist in? Well, this is the Aaron Show, a show where literally everyone is there. No, seriously.
Yeah, the Aaron Show is just the Fortnite of YouTube. Literally everyone you can name is in the series. The series is just really random. In one movie, they're fighting literal death itself. Then in another movie, they're having a rap battle. Seriously. The show itself is even more unserious too.
But the movies can be serious at times. The movies follow multiple heroes trying to protect the universe, like the main character named Golden Ironman.
Golden Ironman, also known as Aaron Spark, is a Mexican orphan whose parents died in a massive virus. He later traveled to a hotel to live in and met Puss in Boots. Aaron was looking for a crew to help fight against Killer and found 3 others to help out. He's even met with Budgie from the Roblox game Piggy. He's teamed up with both Sonic and Mario to defeat both their villains and has even met Tio. With his team, Aaron would defeat Killer in a battle to the end and save his world. But of course, Killer came back several times.
Aaron mostly lived at the Doors Hotel, but was chased out by Miguel after bringing Puss in Boots with him. With this encounter, he met Shiro and was brought back to the city. But then Green Man appeared and the team had to travel through the outpost to stop him. But they failed, and Puss had to pay the price. That day was a sad one and a life-changing event for Aaron.
So Aaron had to get serious. He met back with Budgie, finally rematched against Miguel, and formed an entire alliance group to fight against Green Man. They could have won too, but Green Man's team was stronger, losing Shiro to the dark side, which ended in Shiro's death.
In order to save everyone lost, Sonic had to use the emeralds to reset the entire timeline, which sent Aaron back to the first ever movie.
By getting materials from his past self, Aaron would create his new and improved Mark III.
The Golden Ironman suits consists of multiple different ranged weapons like missiles, arm cannons, and blades. It even includes a personal AI named Midas. With his new suit, Aaron would travel the multiverse in hopes to get his crew back together, finding a cowboy version of Miguel, bringing back Shiro, and even getting back most of the Piggy characters.
With his suits, he has defeated both Shiro and Killer multiple times, being able to keep up with Killer too, who has been calculated to be, and I quote, faster than air can move around the Earth 7 billion times, which is around about 935 times faster than the speed of light. What in the actual fuck? This is the fastest calculated speed feat I've ever done, meaning no matter how slow Killer was moving, Aaron keeping up with him would put his reaction time maybe at the speed of sound.
But what if he was just exaggerating?
Maybe, but Killer has shown his speed in the show before and he is still pretty fast. Aaron could even withstand attacks from Killer, who could kick Cyborg to the moon in seconds. He even survived the same 100-ton explosion like Shiro. Even without his suit, he's insanely strong, able to take blasts from his mark and not take any scene damage.
Even with the defeat of Green Man, Killer still was waiting there, waiting to strike again and attack the entire crew. And even with the help of the entire multiverse, they still didn't stand a chance against Killer. In fact, when asking Shiro, he stated that they only had a 1,000 out of 14 billion chance that they would win. And it was starting to look true. No one could stand a chance against Killer.
But Aaron didn't like those odds, so he came up with a plan to finish this once and for all. So after Killer achieved the emeralds from Sonic, both Shiro and Aaron rushed down to take it from him, and it was successful. Aaron took the power of the emeralds and used them to beat the shit out of Killer, but at a very big cost. Aaron contained Killer in the emeralds, but also got seriously damaged, almost taking his life completely. But thanks to plot armor, Aaron survived.
Since Aaron couldn't go back to the hotel, the team decided to build an entire base, the Iron Force base, where they could chill out and have Nerf battles in peace.
But even with every villain defeated, Aaron was still trapped in his own mind. With all the trauma from his past battles, he's been through so much even with the rest. Aaron is still worried that there will be someone after him, someone coming to kill him.
But it's okay to be worried. There will always be a threat against the universe, but that's why he made the Iron Force team, to protect the multiverse from enemies. So maybe his worries aren't as bad as he thinks, as long as he has his team with him to help. The multiverse will always be protected.
The multiverse is in danger, and it's my job to save it.
Scientists have been studying the multiverse ever since the start of humanity. They have created many theories surrounding the idea of a multiverse, but no one has studied the idea more than Angus D. Evil himself. Angus had a pretty bad childhood. Just looking at his name, it's pretty obvious, but even so, he didn't turn out as bad as people think. He joined a hero society group, had a daughter, and even befriended an alien, who turned out to be a demon. He turned out pretty okay for the most.
Define okay?
Okay, he might not be too much sane, but he's at least better than any other scientist in fiction. I mean, he's at least still a family man.
I have a big feeling that they were either separated or deceased.
Angus mostly made machines in his free time, specifically these dummy clones, but they aren't particularly powerful in any way. Fun fact, one of the strongest dummies Angus has created could match up to both D and Tay, who at their weakest can lift up massive boulders with a single finger. Another dummy once held down D too. But dummies sadly haven't exactly shown any form of good durability. They most of the time get treated horribly compared to what they used to be. But Project Mod has confirmed that the original strongest dummy will be making a return in the next episode. So there's that.
But that isn't all Angus built. He built holographic drones, blasters that contain a supernova, a regeneration ray gun, and even weirder gadgets.
Angus has created more than that. He has a jetpack, a personal shield that automatically activates, and a teleporter that teleports him out of danger. He seriously loves to flex his intelligence.
But there was one problem with Angus's current life. That little alien demon he befriended. Yeah, he's actually evil, seriously pure evil. An Angus hero team found out about it and told him to execute him.
But Angus chose not to. He thought he could try to save him instead. So eventually, he decided to create his biggest experiment yet, the multiverse theory. With the multiverse theory, Angus would discover many different universes and timelines beyond his own multiverse, which is how he met Tronic from Project Magma. With it, he transported both D and Tay to another world to reduce destruction in the original one. He's also probably the reason a cameraman was brought to this universe in the first place.
In this new world, Angus would create many more advanced technology, like a Hiroshima bomb that could create an explosion that reached the skies.
Judging by this image and the destruction afterwards, this explosion was probably a little over 100 tons of TNT and definitely over city block level. And this isn't even the biggest explosion Angus has created.
He even finally understood the name of the series and cloned himself,
specifically creating a Frankenstein clone that just looks horrific. It even defeated D.
Angus might have mostly created weird gadgets and clones, but what he likes to create most is mechs. Many mechs.
Like his Carnage mech, which could keep up with Gamer Adventures D, who when first getting his powers broke the sound barrier, and the blaster it uses can destroy an entire building. Or even the Monnach mech, which had a laser that destroyed an entire forest and even nearly killed D.
Angus himself is also pretty durable too. He survived full hits from an enraged D. In fact, in the unreleased comic version of the first episode, he's fought D head-on and even almost won.
No, he didn't. After getting most of his limbs cut off, he regenerated it back with the planted regeneration serum he had and went back to building the Monnach mech.
Trying to save D was making him go more insane than he already was. Makes sense why he smiled so hard his head blew straight off. Or that one time he got so pissed off yeah, never mind that.
Trying to save D from the demon was harder than he thought. He felt like it was almost impossible, until he discovered the truth. Remember that multiverse theory we mentioned a moment ago? Well, while searching through the multiverse, he discovered something unreal. In every single universe he exists in, he's the villain, but not in this universe. In fact, him not becoming a villain changed the entire universe's multi-dimensional code that altered the entire multiverse, turning D into the villain and blessing Angus with a happy life. We don't exactly know what Angus did with this information because of the cliffhanger we got, but we know that this information took Angus by a very shocking surprise.
At least this version of Angus isn't that much worse than he could have been. With all his weapons and mechs, he could have probably easily destroyed D by now, but he chooses not to at least find a chance that he can be saved.
But for now, he has to deal with the shame and consequences of trying. He probably won't succeed anytime soon, but that won't stop him from trying every possibility.
Holy shit.
Alright, the stats and skills have been analyzed. We've studied everything about these characters.
Now let's see who wins. A universal battle.
Oh shit! I spent so long. No one cares about your neck. Yeah, well, fuck you too. Just give up now. Fired feelings. I'm not even close. Alright then, asshole.
Well, at least he's still shiny gold.
Aaron had a ton of abilities in his Mark III that could have helped him win the fight, but Angus's mechs were way more advanced and had way more weapons. Both Aaron's suit and Angus's carnage mech could keep up with insanely fast opponents, but only Angus's mech could create insane explosions. Aaron's blasts and rockets didn't do as much damage compared to Dr. Evil's insane explosions. Aaron has only shown his intelligence through making suits and armors, but Angus has created far more insane gadgets and weapons. He's created a bomb that can explode to over 100 tons. Although Aaron has survived a 100-ton explosion before, he hasn't survived any big explosions without his suit before. Angus without his mech could survive D's punches, who could launch an entire rock out of orbit.
Aaron has matched up to villains like Killer and can defeat characters like Shiro, who have also survived an entire cannonball, so he could probably still match with Angus's mechs. Sure, Aaron figured out how to travel through universes, and so did Angus. Both have traveled to different universes too, but Aaron did have more experience with multiverse travel, meaning that he could still at least adapt to the constant universe travel.
Sadly, Angus was far too smart for Aaron. Aaron might have created multiple different suits and armors, but Angus developed way more advanced tech. At least we found out who the real genius between the two are.